And so we move into the final 3 events of Terrain Marble Trials in 2024, all unique tests in their own ways for these competitors. Spruce Log, 16 points clear of Gordon in second place. The current championship battle is looking dire for everyone if you're not named Spruce Log, but there are still 3 events to make that ground up, and in the Biathlon, there is a new challenge in that water section after the gravitrax. Of course, the gravitrax is the longest gravitrax section in one of these mixed events. There are still 2 mixed events, this one and the combination race finale to go. This is the longest gravitrax you'll see in one of those combinations, and as you can see, you dive into the water. It's all about how well you can keep your energy up down the gravitrax to push through the absolute gruelingness that the water can give you. And there you see the heats lined up. Spruce Log is in Heat 3, Gordon in Heat 2, as we see the gravitrax. See the gaps in the course can cause you so much trouble. Go too fast, you could hit them. Go too slow, you could hit them. And we line up in Heat 1. It's a dangerous track all around. Vagabond, the Governor, Wave Runner, and Shining Dawn, the first marbles to hit this course, and off they go. Vagabond and Shining Dawn get out better, and they push far away with their 2 competitors. The Governor has some work to do. Wave Runner's especially back. Big lunge there by Wave Runner, getting them into 3rd place, but Shining Dawn and Vagabond are dueling all the way across the water. Vagabond had a great lunge into the water and almost got past Shining Dawn, but those 2 comfortably advanced to the semi-finals. Wave Runner, look at that. That was a perfect line straight past the Governor. And look at this by Vagabond. They had about a perfect angle to get into the water. They kept the speed up, and they just couldn't get past Shining Dawn, who had a great run down the gravitrax. But they had the angle through the gravitrax, keeping their speed up, and managed to push all the way to the line with that speed. And we move on to Heat 2, and there's that championship contender of Gordon, the one closest to Spruce Log at the moment. Shiverburn, Lightning Shark, and Blackcurrant trying to defy their odds. It's Blackcurrant to the early lead. It's a big early push, in fact, by Blackcurrant. Gordon gets by, though. Lightning Shark's come to a stop. Will they keep going? Gordon's already finished the race, basically. Shiverburn pushes past an absolutely crawling Blackcurrant, and Gordon and Shiverburn will advance. Lightning Shark did, in fact, not finish the race. How did that happen for Lightning Shark? We'll have a look in the replays. Blackcurrant vaulting over the walls almost in some of these sections. Lightning Shark, oh, bad angle. Hits hard off of one of the hexagons and just stalls out in one of the gaps. Blackcurrant there, all on their own, just let Shiverburn pass, basically. Stalled right there. Shiverburn knocks off and gets a big advancement for that competitor. But Gordon, an 8.48 second time. We will not see a better time than that. I'm almost confident that is unbelievable stuff by the championship contender, trying to catch up to. There you see in position 1 top on the line, on the top lane in 1st place, Spruce Log. Can Gordon will Spruce Log be able to push the pressure on Gordon even further? They have the early lead, but they nudge off an obstacle, and Overgrowth and Reckless, everyone's past them, in fact. Overgrowth leads comfortably. Lapis gets past Reckless with Fabrito. Suddenly Lapis falls back to 4th. Overgrowth wins the race, and Reckless Fabrito comes in 2nd, meaning for the first time this season, Spruce Log will not get a top half result, and that is a big development for this championship fight. Overgrowth and Reckless Dorito dueling all the way down the order. There's Lapis with a good push, but Reckless Dorito gets past, and Spruce Log just ruthlessly pushes him aside. But Spruce Log, 12.98. That's not a bad time. But out in the heats, this means Gordon will at least gain some ground, as will everybody else in the table who advances. So, it's a must advance now. Golden Syrup, Gravedigger, Bone Rattler, and Butterscotch in the final heat of the day. Golden Syrup, of course, history made yesterday, where they won the whole shot rollback. They're in 4th place for now. It's Bone Rattler leading the way. Butterscotch has a lunge but can't get up there. Gravedigger trying to get past, comes to a stop. Everyone's come to a stop. Golden Syrup just carefully navigates through the absolute carnage of the gravitrax and wins the race. And Bone Rattler will advance. I don't know, Bone Rattler, that is very lucky by Bone Rattler. They caught themselves out completely from 1st place. Look at that movement, though, to get up into 1st place. Wonderful. And then right here, there's Bone Rattler. Oh, they were going to keep going, but Butterscotch pushed them in. Gravedigger, all on their own, just get stuck, and Golden Syrup nudges off of Butterscotch. That wasn't enough to get Butterscotch moving, but they would have wished it was. It would have advanced no problem. And Bone Rattler, despite not finishing the race, will advance, and Golden Syrup counting their lucky stars, as Butterscotch and Gravedigger will go out into the bottom results for sure with the DNF. The only 3, those 2 and Lightning Shark, will be in the bottom of the table. Lightning Shark confirmed 16th. And there you see Wave Runner in 9th, and it's Spruce Log down in 12th place, only 4 points. They'll be on 79 after this event. So I don't think, unless if Gordon gets gold, we will not see any lead changes in the overall table, but it's all about, of course, what these semi-finalists do. In the first of 2, Gordon, Vagabond, Reckless Dorito, and Golden Syrup. Lined up, of course. absolute scenes in the first half of this event. What will happen going forward? Gordon had a good start, but got pushed back by Vagabond. It's Golden Syrup out in front. Vagabond and Refistrito both get past at once. It's Chaos toward the front. Gordon took the lead, only to fall straight back from first to fourth. And I think in the water, Refistrito made a pass on Vagabond to win the race. That was madness from start to finish. Golden Syrup gets the lead there, nice and clean. Then right there, oh, big slowdown. They wait. It looked like they stop almost. And then Gordon, the only one to go to the left, and then just stops right there. The momentum was stalled completely. Gordon goes out in the semi-finals, and Refistrito and Vagabond advance. Now, big chance for those in the mid-pack to try and bump themselves up into the championship fight, perhaps, with those top two both out. I know Overgrowth is up there in the standings, as is Shiverburn. What can they do, perhaps, starting in the front of this particular semi-final? Though that doesn't matter too much. It is Shining Dawn at the back to start. They're all close together, though. Bone Rattler leads the way. It's a big collision there, and Overgrowth is the mediator. Overgrowth is out of the race. The absolute ruined there in that contact, and it's absolute chaos. I'm sorry I couldn't keep it together, but Overgrowth is out of the race, and it is Shining Dawn to pass Shiverburn in the water section and advance to the final. Look at that madness there. They all come together, basically, and Overgrowth goes out. Bone Rattler, Shiverburn makes the pass on Shining Dawn, and then Shining Dawn just has a better dive into the water. More momentum, pushes them through to the final. Shiverburn will be upset with that, but Overgrowth, goodness me. They last made contact with Shining Dawn, but it was an absolute plethora of contact, a chain reaction of sorts to get them in that position. They will finish in 8th place. Golden Syrup and Gordon make 5th and 6th. Shiverburn 7th. It could have been a final, but just couldn't hold it together in that water section. And there you see our finalists, Bone Rattler, Shining Dawn, Vagabond, and Refistrito. They've all had mixed fortunes so far this season, and one of them's about to get their first gold of the season. Bone Rattler, of course, defending champion, so being down in the order they're not used to it. Can they get back in this one? And off they go in the final. It's Vagabond to an early lead, holding it strong. Refistrito and Shining Dawn both get past. It's a good lead by Refistrito. Vagabond gets back into second place. It's Chaos for second, but Refistrito gets into the water clean and wins gold in the biathlon. Vagabond and Shining Dawn is able to fend off Bone Rattler, who misses the podium, 4th place for Bone Rattler. But Refistrito, a wonderful charge. Look at that great pass there to get past Vagabond, who made another perfectly finding this. I don't know how Vagabond did that. They found the perfect space to get into second place. Another good water entry by Vagabond. They just were not fast enough in the gravitrax to keep up with Refistrito, and they have won gold. Their first career gold, in fact, for Refistrito. Congratulations in the biathlon. 20 points for them, a big boost in the standings. Vagabond, their first career medal, and Shining Dawn, another bronze in this series. Bone Rattler, of course, bummed to miss the podium, but still a good result by the defending champion. The top of the table hasn't changed too much. The top three are all still together, but now they're slightly closer. 19 points separate Spruce Log down to Overgrowth. 10 points between Spruce Log and Gordon. Refistrito jumps up 7 spots into 4th place with that gold, and you see the bottom 3, Blackcurrant, Wave Runner, and Lapis Lazuli, can no longer win this tournament. The next event, the penultimate event of the series, the Gravitrax Elimination Race. We'll see you for that one.